Hi, Geminis. Welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. My name is Wakida. I am a spirit advisor, and I'm here to provide you with a spread to help guide you with energies you may need to release and let go of from now until the end of April of 2019. Now, this message is for Geminis, anyone with Gemini in their chart, guided to my channel, and cross watchers as well. Keep in mind, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance. Now, for this spread, I'll be referring to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland for additional spiritual guidance for this month. So, okay, Geminis, let's get to your reading. Now, for the underlying energies from now until the end of April of 2019, we have the energies of the Ace of Swords. And, excuse me, the Ace of Swords marks a new beginning or a new cycle after a rough time of harsh communications, mental conflict, and difficulties within situations. The Ace of Swords again begins a new cycle of that communication. Where right now, Gemini, it is very important for you to be able to ground yourself, be able to meditate and connect back to your soul, connect back to your higher self. Because the Ace of Swords brings a victory and triumph over these difficult times now. And where now it's like a breakthrough of clarity within your thought. Where you have a sharper mind now from the cycle that you just completed. And this is the best time now for you to go ahead and be able to work on your goals. Because this is a signal and it's an opportunity of your dreams awaiting you and new, again, opportunities awaiting you at this time. But you have to go for it. You have an open passageway for new opportunities, new changes. And again, you are able to see things for what they are with a sharp mind and able to communicate your thoughts clearer. Now, with the spiritual guidance for you this month, Gemini, it's about getting back in touch with your soul and praying, meditating, just taking time out to sit to yourself and take those deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And, breathe in and reconnect again with your soul. Breathe that negative energy out and get back to grounding yourself. Get back to the divine. Get back again to your higher self and your inner child and connect back to your soul. Because right now, you're in a stage where you're at a time of a spiritual awakening. And it's a time for you to remember to have faith. And it's time for you to remember who you are and to believe in yourself and reconnect back with God, reconnect back with the universe, reconnecting back to your soul and your higher self. Now, right now you're going through a change in your life. It's a major transition. And the card we have for spiritual guidance is a card of disruption. And this is disruption card that you may be going through within this time. This card, reflects disruption within yourself where you're not feeling whole. And the card for spiritual guidance on this disruption states that a sudden Usually, unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. Because although it may seem rough, you have to remember who you are, Gemini. You have to have faith and you have to believe in yourself. Because these challenges are here to have you build on, your higher self and these experiences and destroy any negative thought processes, any negative people, and just negative thoughts. And for guidance, we also have a card of the number 8, again telling you to build on your positive energy, connect back to your inner self, and destroy the negative energies so you can go towards a new, or even just basically go towards this new cycle. Now, this guidance card I want to discuss with you is a card of a number 8 again, and it's a card about positive movement forward. And this card of positive movement forward states that you're a true artisan. For you have the craft, you have the skills, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance. But in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. And that's good for you. This card often comes forth to honor and recognize individuals who are in the field of art, design, music, and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and can then assist you to move closer toward your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer for an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. When they arise, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. So, to release this feeling of disruption and to get back whole again, Gemini, it is time for you to again get back in touch with your soul. Get back in touch with what makes you happy, where your passions lie. Get back in touch with your inner child and get back in touch with the powers of, the divine, the powers of the universe, and the power of having faith and believing in your higher self. Because right now you may have a lot of different options, or you may be a bit disillusioned thinking that, there's so many options. And it's good to dream about new opportunities or dream about things that you want. But you have to take a step back and look at these options for what they are, and really think logically and assess them properly before you make a move. And don't just, you know, leap out there without thinking rationally and, thinking about the thinking about the consequences of any these actions. And because right now also we have the energies of the Seven of Cups. And again, the Seven of Cups is about having a lot of options, and you have to look at things again for what they are and not an illusion. Right? Excuse me. Right now, there is this opportunity for you to be balanced within yourself, and through, the clarity and through connecting with yourself and through these last experiences that you're just coming from, you're in this new cycle, you're able again to see things for what they are. And when in going for your goals, again, it's important right now to think about the consequences of your actions, because right now this is the time for you to go for your passion. Go for, what makes that fire inside of you. And, you may be moving to a new location or thinking about moving. No matter what you're doing, go charge at it. Again, think about the consequences of your action. Once you assess this situation and make that plan to go, go for it. Because you have the energies available right now of the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands talks about that fire, that energy, and, going towards your passion and just going for what, again, makes you happy and thrives. Your spiritual guidance right now is the guidance towards, again, it's the divine, and it's your soul, the universe, these energies speaking to you, because you have the ability to be triumphant and move forward in triumph. You just have to have faith and believe in yourself, in this change, in this major event that's going on in your life. And the guidance from Spirit is the card of the number 7. Again, it's all about spiritual awakening for you, Gemini, right now, and for you to again get back and reconnect with your soul, reconnect back with the divine energy that's available to you, reconnect with God and give thanks for where you are, acknowledge where you've been, and, be ready to move forward and apply the lessons that you learned to the new challenges that you're going to be faced with. So this card of triumph of guidance states that the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward, whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey. It's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, Grip them tightly and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and challenges that you face. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others as well as the use of the inner resources that are within you. Focus is key, Gemini, and focusing on yourself and the things that you want and not allowing your focus and your vision to be swayed to another direction by others. Again, it said a time to be single-minded. And right now, people may not understand what you're doing, and it's not for them to understand. What you have to understand is, excuse me, the direction that you're going to go, and you have to move forward with courage and willpower and determination. And within this process, you're going to have to stand your ground and stand up for your beliefs and your ideals. Defend yourself and be ready to defend what you believe in. So right now you may be feeling like, there are opportunities there, but you might, be bored with what's available right now. But you have to, again, tap into your higher thought right now. And what you see is not, you're not looking at the bigger picture, basically, because right now and again, you're being blessed with a cup from God, basically, and you're being blessed with a new opportunity, and you don't want to miss this opportunity, and because it's right in front of you. You have to be happy in this moment. You have to be happy for what you have right now. You have to, again, tap back into the things that make you happy, your passion, just going outside and looking at nature and the beauty that's out there, playing and, running like a squirrel, or, just being able to be happy with the elements that's available to you right now, and being able to use those elements that's available to you right now. And at the same time, always be grateful, because everything is a blessing from God, and it's a blessing from that God within you and your higher self to get you to where you are right now. So if you could get to where you are right now, thus far, imagine if you focus on a destination and don't do anything but focus on that. Now, for spiritual, the card for spiritual guidance we have for you and what you may be feeling right now is the card for guidance for your mental guidance. And the spirit wants to talk about your heartache and loss that you may have, experienced up to this point. And whatever these challenges and, people and situations, had you feeling or thinking that it may have broken. Now, for the card for spiritual guidance for right now, we have the card of guidance towards your mental or any mental conflict. And it's the card of a number 3 about the heartache and loss that you may have experienced. And with the 3s, for me, it's for you to understand what puts you here, or what that experience was supposed to teach you. And with that, it's about your mental and knowing it's important to communicate in situations and work with each other. Now, the card for this mental conflict of heartache and loss, the card in number 3 states, just one moment. States that the meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. Right now is a time for you to go towards what makes you happy. You've already experienced what doesn't make you happy, and you had those times of the heartache and the loss. And you're feeling this way right now because you're in the suspension of the spiritual awakening. Right now, you're just in this cycle where it's time for you to stop. It's time for you to get back centered with yourself. It's time for you to breathe again. Take those breaths in through your nose and let the bullshit out through your mouth. And, be ready to go towards these new experiences. Be ready to give the love that wasn't appreciated by others. Be ready right now to give that love to yourself. Because it's all about understanding the lessons that you were to obtain from this last cycle. Now, once you reconnect with yourself and you take some time alone and get centered, pray, meditate, reconnect with your soul, reconnect with your inner child, that's going to bring this awakening to accelerated motion. And you're going to be able to build on these energies. And you're going to start noticing the change of the power of your soul, the power that you have within you, the power of positivity, the positive of manifestation, and the need for positive thought, a positive mind, positive body, and a positive soul. And I have a card for spirit guidance and this strong change that's happening and this strong need for you to reconnect. And it's about this guidance towards an accelerated motion that you'll experience once you build on the positive and destroy any negative thoughts. This card of accelerated motion represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, endings to delays. The conditions around you are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. Brace yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you've worked for and visualized. This is a call for initiative, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust, have faith, and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. There's an opportunity for growth. There is an opportunity for you to take your passions and move to your dreams and go for exactly what you wanted. Go for those dreams and goals after your inner child and reconnect back to your true self and your passion. Now, you can release this negative energy by understanding situations for what they are, and knowing that through these experiences and these lessons, justice, you've gotten your justice in matters. And at this point, being able to balance out situations. Because again, this is a major time in your life. It's a major change where you have the opportunities to be born again. This justice in a situation is understanding that through this last cycle, justice has been, made in this last cycle. And you've gotten your justice, and whomever else gotten, what they deserve throughout this last cycle. But it's now time to, again, basically, I want to say let bygones be bygones and let the past be the past and move forward now on a new and move forward. Take this opportunity right now and go towards your new beginning where prosperity will begin. Understand the past had its dealings and justice was served, basically. Now is a new time, it's a new cycle, and it's time to understand again what we learned in the past. Apply those lessons that we learned to this new cycle in your life. And for guidance, we have the card of a number 1, and the number 1 is a new beginning. And with this new beginning, you're taking with you the knowledge that you've obtained from that last cycle. And this card for guidance for this prosperity beginning is a card towards your, again, prosperity and your physical and material needs. It says that this card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibility and promises of monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. Excuse me, Gemini. It's a step of, again, this new beginning and releasing the past and again, understanding what happened, what took place, understanding that justice was served in all matters, basically, and being able to start off fresh in these situations, or fresh towards a new beginning. And again, just applying the lessons that you learned in this new beginning, because prosperity is yours. You have to believe in it. And if you believe in it, you cannot even consider the negative. You have to maintain your faith. Because this feeling is transforming into you getting ready to get to work and be about your business. And we have the Eight of Pentacles of where this is feeling, and it's about, working diligently, doing what you have to do, staying up late hours, having that spiritual presence and connecting with the divine, and you having that guidance with you, and you creating for that prosperity, get into this task that's going to get you to where you need to go, start that new business, start that new project, and do what you have to do to start making it possible and progress. Because for this major change that's happening in your life, we have the card of awareness on the spiritual guidance. And with this awareness card, it's about reconnecting with who you are, knowing who you are, getting in touch with your third eye. If you are not aware of your chakras, getting in touch with your crown chakra, look it up and, study that and understand the importance of meditation. Is the importance of sitting and breathing and connecting back with your soul and connecting back with your body and your mind and your spirit, and connecting back to the divine and reconnecting with, again, that power that's inside of you. And we have the guidance card for the new beginning, which is the card of a number 1. And this card for guidance, because this is guidance towards this new cycle that you're starting, Gemini. And it says that this card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life, whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and the effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction and start a new project or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. I just want to say, know that, Gemini, and knowing that is knowledge, and by knowing that is power, and you have to just have that self-control and that belief in yourself. And the way to gain that energy is by connecting back with God, by praying, by connecting back with your soul, by destroying any negative thoughts, because you have knowledge of what type of energy they bring and knowledge of what this negativity or negative energy is here for, which is to distract you. And you'll be rising above this all by going for what you know. Even though you know it may be a new experience, even though you don't have everything, you don't know all the elements of it, but you are going to learn, and you have that passion and that drive to learn, pick up on anything new. But it's time to just go for that project, go for that creative dream, go for that new job, go for what lights the fire, go for what makes you happy. Because this is this is the time that you are in a new phase, a new cycle in your life. And through this new cycle, you have to apply the knowledge that you've obtained. All the conflict, all the heartache that you've been through, all the disruption that has been caused, has brought or has been there to teach you things that was false that you may have been brought up on. Right now is the opportunity for you to go through this new cycle and understand that this new cycle is your destiny. It's going for what your passion is and where you believe you're destined to be at. And the card we have for guidance from Spirit for your is a card for this major change that's taking place, and it's about destiny. And with this destiny card, it's a number 10 of knowledge, and knowledge of the world, knowledge of yourself, knowledge, period. And it says that this destiny card is good luck and fortune are now in your favor. Excuse me, it says that. Good luck and fortune are now in your favor. A cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. Life ebbs and flows in its natural journey, and a destiny card signifies that good karma has come full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, you're about to reap. Open your heart and accept and receive what you've earned. Opportunities, whether expected or unexpected, are knocking at your door. This is a time to allow your problems to be replaced by solutions. Believe in destiny as you learn to let go of old issues. You're being given a chance to understand the lessons and gain the wisdom from the past, enabling you to move steadily forward in a positive direction. Holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous and have abundance in all areas of your life is the key. Let me say that again, Gemini. Holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy and prosperous and have abundance in all areas of your life is the key. This confident mindset will show you that the impossible can indeed become possible. With this card, take advantage of all opportunities. Act now, take responsibility for your actions, and enjoy the fact that destiny is presently in your favor. Don't always rely on luck, however, for the wheel most definitely will turn again. I'm just thinking about that movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, and I believe he was about to fight, and the guy was like, "Don't be scared." So just don't be afraid of this change. Don't be scared of yourself. Don't scared basically is that negative energy, those negative thoughts. Release that. Believe in yourself. Be thankful for where you are. Don't let those past issues hold you down. And if you, again, tap into your higher self and go towards your destiny and what you believe that you deserve, everything is going to be revealed to you. That inner child is going to spark back up. Instead of the darkness, you're going to start seeing the light and understand that the light is much better than the dark. The light gives you so much more energy than that darkness does. And you're going to be able to let your inner child come out and play again and, connect back to your soul. And by doing this, Gemini, your new beginning is going to be the opening for your prosperity, your abundance. We have the Ace of Pentacles towards your new beginning. And you're going to be able to take that opportunity. That opportunity will be open for that new beginning to step into your financial prosperity and step into where you want to go. And the card we have towards your new beginning for spiritual guidance, we have the card of a number 6, which is towards your guidance for this physical and your material prosperity. And it says material and spiritual prosperity. And the card of the number 6 for me is about equality. And with the number 6, it's about overcoming challenges and leaving bad situations behind, where you are able to gain a better and greater understanding right now of who you are. And this card for the number 6 for material and spiritual prosperity states, the number 6 of physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards the success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. And your new beginning, you understand it's important in situations to be balanced and be able to give as well as to receive. And your new beginning is going to be in understanding the heartache and the pain that's caused through miscommunication, through, those lower energies. And what you would have learned from this experience, Gemini, is not to cry over what was lost in these situations. And you'll know that you still have, 2 cups behind you. You still know that you have all you need still there. And what was lost was just those experiences needed for you to realize and appreciate the things that you have now, and appreciate yourself and what's inside of you. Again, you would have learned right now to build on positivity and destroy that negative energy. And our final card for guidance with this spread is a guidance towards your emotions. And this guidance card is, again, about building on the positive and destroying the negative. And it's a card about change and, knowing where you want to be and go, and not allowing that negative energy again to destroy who you are. So this card for your emotions for the number 8, emotional withdrawal. It is a card for guidance we have. And for this emotional withdrawal, it says that this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in a materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful, undiscovered territory. So again, Gemini, through this experience and stepping into this new beginning, you, by releasing that negative energy and tapping back into the divine, tapping back into your soul, tapping back into that inner child and your higher self and the divine and the energies that's available through your spirit and through the universe, you'll know to walk away from situations that do not fulfill you or do not serve you anymore, no matter how much you might have invested in it. And you'll know to tap into all the powers that you have in you in order to move forward. You have whatever it takes to get whatever you want as long as you believe in yourself. Now, to end this spread, I'm pulling 2 cards from the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And our first card talks about helpful people. And our next card talks about success. And I wanted to talk about the card underneath Gemini because it talks about perfect timing and it's about right now. And that's the card at the bottom of the deck. So let's start with helpful people. Now from the Angel Answers, helpful people for down into the end of April. Bear with me. All right, so the helpful people card states that this card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in fields related to your question or others, or who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can help make your dreams come true. And that's something to look forward to, Gemini. And the card about success from our Angel Answers states that congratulations. You are on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, But make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. Because right now, Gemini, it is the perfect timing. And the perfect timing states that this is the perfect timing for the situation you've asked about. Move forward with confidence. Don't delay or hesitate because an energy gateway is presently open for you, Gemini. Conditions are ripe, even if you don't feel prepared. Rest assured that you are. And know that. So Gemini, I thank you for your time. Again, this is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. I am available for personal readings, and any further information needed to get in touch with me is in the description box, and I'll be back. I hope to see you soon. Thanks, Geminis.